Beep boop. Let me wake up the bot. The bot is awake. And I am too. It's been a while. Or it feels like it's been a while.
I must earn.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Let's see. All right. Good morning, everybody. Today, we are going to finish the game, I think. I'm gonna try anyway.
What does this say?
You gotta stop all the fighting.
You're the one who started this.
Like, hey, quit it.
You'll get what's coming to you.
No, you quit
I'll
it.
not take that from you.
As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
You go sit in your timeout chair. Over here.
Haven't you had enough yet? You're the one who started this.
And you go sit in your timeout chair.
This nonsense, the pair of you.
Fight resolved.
Put your back
Right?
into it.
Just a short rest. Then I'll
I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
I am well enough, thank you.
Fight resolved.
How dare you? That's it. I've had enough.
Did I resolve the fight? I feel like I did. Alright, let's go resolve some more.
I would have us save as many lives.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Ow! Ow! Oh god! Oh! Baldanders, save me!
Shield yourselves! You're made of tougher stuff.
I must stand firm.
Don't give up now. You can do this.
Oh, heavens no!
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
You know, I've got other pawns.
I'll turn
Help!
you into a pincushion.
Certainly arisen.
Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. It's drained the fight right out of me.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Alright, so is that how I resolve the fight? I just walk up and let them beat the crap out of me. Let's try this again.
Oi, I saw it first. Phew, trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him.
The human is wrong. The beastren is wrong. Neither of you are in the wrong. I mean, it seems like they're arguing over food. I mean, the human is
this
wrong.
Some kind of joke? You're siding with that flea-ridden hide?
Yeah, you're the one who made it all racial and shit.
You can bloody have it then, Nomos. I hope you choke on it.
Problem solved.
I owe you thanks, stranger.
I cured
I
racism.
never thought you'd take my side. This ought to be a lesson to me, I suppose. I've taken all humans for scoundrels, but you seem a decent sort. Come to think of it, mayhap I owe Glint an apology as well.
Your response has proven their prejudice is faulty. I dare say those gentlemen will bury the hatchet anon.
Aptly said.
I mean, like, the way I see it, like, somebody just ate something. And then somebody got all pissy that they didn't get to eat the same thing. No one should feel guilty about eating. Trying to survive out here. Not gonna fat shame the guy.
Run everywhere. You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails!
You slander my honor, sir! I demand a duel.
Now hold on.
This is no business of yours. Be gone!
But I want to place bets.
Now, Narborough, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task?
Yeah, sure.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
Stay back, lest you get caught in the fray. Aught is amiss with the flow of time. 'Twould seem this is no longer the world we know. Is there no way to return things to how they were before? I do not wish to injure you.
You dare violate the sanctity of our duel?
Nobody's violated anything yet.
Pull through yet? Strange of late. What?
Feel yourself! You're made of tougher stuff.
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Alright, and then there's this. Where are the people? One, two, 1, 2.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing circumstances, I would take issue with your methods, but I cannot deny your efficacy. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, we need not expect too much opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day. I hope you'll accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress
Are these
Nadinia?
people with Dragon's
Her
Plague?
Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Of course.
Speaking of Dragon's Plague, how are you feeling these days, Danders? Okay, just the slight fever. Probably not plague related. What's this? Talk to Empress Nadinia? I got distracted by the people walking around like they have the plague.
Come to think of it, oft I find myself wondering how I fared as a fighter. Now I am an archer. I shall fire upon our foes from afar and watch over those who fight at the vanguard.
Yeah. Man, he really wants to be a fighter.
Slim pickings of late.
Like, he never talks about any of the other professions he's been. Like, he's maxed out a few.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you.
We gonna supplicate?
One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune on your travels, wheresoe'er they may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Okay.
Bagbatal and the rest down are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Sir Manila to keep the peace.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
I don't feel like it was overdone. I thought we did a great job.
Suppose I better get to work.
Speak with the leaders and guide them to the C4 shrine. Now hang on. We still haven't evacuated Vernworth.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
My shift's only just begun.
We've been to Vernworth, but we didn't do anything there. Oh. I mean here. Can someone lead the way?
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. I was relieved beyond measure to find that our bond remained unsevered for all that.
Glad as this reunion is, it must have been a shock to find the world so changed upon your waking.
The quest says, like, meet here. I don't believe it. Maybe it's secretly below this.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey. My fang aches. I do hope it isn't cracked.
Let's head down into the secret laboratory.
Remember to place that supply order.
Ooh, don't mind me. Parkour.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
Is this the place?
You are an oddity, but I won't hold it against you. I require your assistance. Will you oblige me?
I devote myself mind, body, and soul to my research, yet when I am near, I find my mind straying. I wish to ascertain why, and request that you accompany me for a short while. No.
I hadn't accounted for this possibility.
Did
Well met.
Did you not notice that the world is ending?
This place
Wait.
still has its secret. Surely it isn't your intention to leave them undiscovered, Master?
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Is there not more I can do? Is this where I must admit to
Damn it.
defeat?
I think the game just saved. Are you going to ask me to accompany you?
I can spare a moment. There's a task I would have you attend to.
A request to make of you, a rather reckless one at that. I would have you accompany me on expeditions that I might observe the present state of the world and form my own conclusions. After all, there's not much time left to us, and I can ill afford to sequester myself out of fear for my life when there's a chance aught might have been gleaned. This game looks fun. It is pretty fun. How are you doing, Mr. Solar Flare?
My thanks.
Yeah, alright. Let's try accompanying this guy. It doesn't look like he even wants to... Wait, where does he want to go? Oh, the seafloor shrine. Well, shoot, let's cheat. I mean, if you want to know about, like, the game, I would say it plays kind of like Skyrim for the first time, you know?
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry.
You just wander around, discover things, do what you must. Gotta get more of these, but... Boop.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye.
You're good. How am
Shall
I
we take
doing?
stock
I
of our
am doing
surroundings?
pretty good. Alright, Lord Phases. Where do you want to go? Right over here?
I am grateful.
So this is what has become of the abandoned world. It is far worse than I anticipated, yet strangely, I do not feel despair. I expect your presence accounts for that. For some time now, I hypothesized that as one exempt from the world's will, you alone may have the power to establish a new order and reverse our plight. May you prove me correct.
Take this as a token of my gratitude.
He gave me flowers. I think he's hitting on me. Let's see. Do I have anything I want to deposit? The worm's blood. There we go.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you?
While we're here, looks like there's an actual shop.
I've weapons to sell. But is that really what you came out here for? I've been getting so few customers, you see. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave, what with the volcano growing more active of late as well.
But you're nowhere near the volcano. Do you have any gear that I can actually use? Doesn't seem like it. You enhance my equipment? Nope.
Much obliged.
Good talk.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to
Wait,
scratch
do you have
the
weapons
itch
too?
in my...
Well met, sir.
You do. You have the same gear everyone else does, though, it looks like.
Many thanks.
Is there...
Need anything?
Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Scrap store. Oh, you're right. He can make forgeries. Alright. I think it's time to evacuate the last town. Is that true? Seems like there's one more place left to go.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Where is everybody?
How's life treating you?
Couple people in here.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Do I want something? Hailstone bolt. Fires a clump of ice. Very nice. Oh, I do like Ricochet better than Spark Chain. But Hailstone. I don't know, Frost Hunter's really good. I haven't used this at all. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Flame Fang. And we'll try Hailstone.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome.
That's it. Alright. Alright, the people are here. They're just chilling out in their houses. Let's start with fighting the boss, shall we? They're right outside of town.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
We must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on you.
Suppose I ought check the wheels if I want to part.
There's the beacon. Doing okay on hit points. Could be better.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Oh, I thought my lantern was off. I was like, it's dark out here. Even darker than that. Oh, I see you. Phew!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm,
You
as
know,
they
he
say.
seems fine with it. Oh.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They
They're-
have their uses.
No, no, no. That's a Doulahan. Leave me alone, Doulahan. Is he heading this way?
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
So I hear the sound. But where is it? Is it up there? I'm terrified. We gotta get out of here. Oh, I think I found him. Come on. I need a better plan than this.
You've caught the owner's attention, Master. Try to keep it occupied. I shan't squander this opportunity.
Ew. He's gonna grab me.
Master.
The Arisen is in your charge.
Whatever 'tis
Squirm.
you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Please. Okay, good. You healed me. But what about the fact that he's gonna throw me off a cliff? Please help.
The Arisen is covered in slime.
He's eating me.
All is well. I feel as fit as ever.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Would seem our foe is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
He's in a hole. Ricochet
Tis a
shot should
foe
do
worthy of
great,
caution.
right?
Naught save our best will do.
Yeah.
It goes.
Just machine gun him. I'm tuckered out. Help me. Somebody. No? There we go. Things aren't looking good down there for thing one. Pew 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 pew!
Thank you.
Take a moment to recover. You needn't push yourself.
There we go. I see you.
Look at it. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. On my way.
Oh God. Come on, they're out there.
Where you do not succumb to frostbite.
Alright, now where did Guy Dude die? It's like down here, right? There it is.
We have found a material.
Ooh, he was made of
Different
food.
combinations of materials result in different creations.
Alright, there's a beacon around here somewhere.
Oh, too slow.
This is the big guy. Pew! Ew.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I've a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry. Skeletons, there!
What was that? What was that?
I wasted on this foe.
Oh. It's dark. I couldn't see him.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
And I don't know what this pink ghost is, but he seems to hate magic.
A sickening slime coats the Arisen.
Does it? I don't feel slimed. Oh. Alright, we're getting there.
The red clouds portend naught but ill omens.
Would that we could extinguish them. Much is unclear, but we cannot afford to remain idle.
My consciousness fades. Pray stop me, lest I bring you harm.
Wait, what? Oh! I'm coming. It looks like you're fine. Alright, so the pink ghosts take over you.
No harm shall come to you.
Will it? Ugh. Harm. Oh no. Oh, it's a lich. Thought it was a Doulahan. I think I can handle a lich.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
How do you feel about ice? Is it bad?
The Arisen is covered in slime. Be wary.
It's not great.
That fiend has the power to call forth spirits without end.
I doubt they serve it willingly. What say we liberate them?
Liberate them?
Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I hoped.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood. Well fought, Arisen.
Just keep the machine gun up.
Catching up to do.
Outstanding.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in your debt.
Be at ease. I am here, by your side.
You. Fully charge.
On my way. That was superb, Arisen.
Oh, good. Fairy crystal.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique.
Treasure.
We must each of us hone our skills.
Please be good
A jack
treasure.
of all trades is a master of none.
Nope. Crystals.
A sickening slime coats the Arisen.
I see you.
It would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms.
Very well, if I must.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Oh, zombies over here.
I will finish this here and now. No harm shall come to you.
We out of zombies? Wait here for a second, see if any pop up. Ah, we look good. Let's do this. This should be the last one. Oh, I'm a good class for this now. You should be okay.
The time has come for us to send this baleful beast back whence it came.
I would see it answer for every last innocent life it's claimed.
I think that's ice damage that's wrecking it. How's Ricochet shot feel? Not bad, but not that great. Let's give Hailstone a try. Ooh. I think that worked pretty well. Fire works well. He's got the worm thing where he's got these little growths on his back. I think the frosty thing is the way to go. This would be really hard as a melee character. Does the hailstone get bigger the longer I hold it? Oh, I think it does.
On my way!
Phew!
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Is he trying to hit me with rain and then like...
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood. I do not understand. This kingdom was built on the Arisen's rightful rule, and yet the people shun their true sovereign.
Ah, if our master were the sort of person to be discouraged so easily, we would never have made it this far.
We just discussing local politics while fighting a dragon. That's fine. Hashtag not my sovereign. Lady Orca, how are you doing? That's him with a big ice block right in the back. Phew! Oh, he moved. What a brilliant dodge. Oh, let's try to get around the wings. Alright, that's what I get for trying to be
Our foe is
fancy.
blessed of swiftness, yet the terrain is in our favor, with plentiful footholds from which to strike.
Come on, there's other targets on him, right? There we go.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Yeesh. You're good? Well, that's good.
You'll not live to regret this.
Trying to bully this dragon to death. He's not too bad, he just takes a lot of hits.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
Come on. Yeah, I think the only thing I have that's doing any damage is my little heat-seeking frost dealies. I'm just gonna do this forever.
We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast
And he is lying
and
right
our
here.
quarry shall fall. Of course.
I had a clear shot. Come back. Am I actually in danger?
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
He's just a terrible shot. Like, he's firing lightning off in that direction. He's not even targeting my AI.
No harm shall come to you.
Okay, this feels like a big attack. But I also still feel really safe over here. Big ricochet shot to the throat.
Let us finish this and part this blood of cloud and dragon from the kingdom. Strike hard enough that we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
He still had a full life bar though, right? I guess not.
The creature is defeated. Here's hoping
Overcame
enough to
all
forestall
trials
the
of the
clouds
unmoored
advance
world.
for a while.
Nice. Now we just have to go evacuate the city. Meanwhile,
I see you do not relent.
hey Sugarheart, good morning. So nice to see you. To catch you live finally. Yeah, it's been a little while, Jessica. How have you been?
Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, I wonder? Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glorious one. Yet, 'twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
Honestly, I don't know how you made it to the Friday stream. Like, I barely make it to the Friday stream.
I cannot begin to fathom what will become of the world after this.
Like, after I go through the
We need
week,
answers. Who would seek to end this
by the time
world,
Friday
and for
rolls
what
around, I am
purpose?
spent. Good, good. Your kids got a little sick, so it's been really hard waking up so early. Yeah. I mean, sleep. Sleep when you need to. Trying to make healthier life choices myself. And a lot of the advice I've gotten is basically, it's okay to sleep whenever. If your body needs sleep, just sleep. Doesn't normally work for me during the day. I find it hard to, like... If I nap during the day, it just ruins my nighttime sleep. But in order to trick myself into being productive, the life hack I learned was just force yourself to be bored. Again? I hear him. Maybe he won't, you know, pounce on us. But, like, your mind will do
Vernworth is
things
home to
like
many
tell you,
dozens, each with
oh,
their
if we're
own
not going to
lives,
do
their
our
own
work,
joys
we
and
might as well
struggles.
do the
But
dishes or stuff.
fascinating, isn't it?
It is a
Something.
vast place. I wonder how many corners we have left to explore.
Same. You can't nap during the day because then it's hard to sleep at night, right?
There is not more you can achieve here, Lewis. The time for
I can't tell if he's following me or not. Hello, everybody. We need to evacuate this city, so let's
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
get to the
After
castle.
you, Arisen.
I hope it still lets me evacuate this town. Be really shitty if they didn't. Where am I? Oh, the opposite side where I need to be.
Fancy a look at my wares?
All this walking's made my legs ache. I'm barely scraping by.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Am I shedding? Welcome.
And Joy, good morning. How are you? One thing that's hit me in my old age, I can't sleep more than 8 hours, because then it really hurts my back. So I can't do like the big 12 or 14 hour sleeps that I used to do as a kid.
Do you know how long you'll be?
Also tired this
I only
morning, but
ask
glad
so
it's
that I might
Friday.
adopt the
Me
most
too.
effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I think I might be able to finish up
It's
my
not
Coral
our
Island
place to hurt
tutorial
you, is
today. I don't know if it's good. It's good advice, but when I make a tutorial, I have to be a little bit funny. But, like, I can't make the whole thing like a stand-up routine either. So I try to nail a balance. If I'm a little bit funny, people see the tutorial and they're like, I like this guy. I'll hang out with him.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
So,
All that remains is for you to fulfill your final duty, to witness this world.
supposed to see the final duty, but there's still a lot of people in this town that need to be evacuated. Did we just skip it?
My back's not acting up today.
Like, I never did talk to the queen. Like, we set out to, like, foil her plots, but, like, never actually spoke to her. Is she just sitting in her chair over here? Bloop. Knock, knock. Queen Disa. She in there?
This is more than I bargained for.
Let's see. Maybe we can talk to Sven? Sven!
I'd kip just about anywhere.
When did you become king?
My friend, full glad am I to see you safe, all the more so in these calamitous times. If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain Brant? I have come to depend upon his counsel, truth be told.
Did I miss a ton of story? What happened to the queen?
I dare say the entire court's turned its back on Disa. It
Okay.
must be a trying.
Like, I feel like you guys staged a coup without me. Which, you know, good for you, but...
The sooner my duties are
I never even got to meet the queen. How long was I out?
Tis quiet as a mill pond.
Slim pickings of late.
Alright, where is Captain Brant? Do you think he's still at the bar?
'Tis good to be reunited.
Like, I would have assumed he went to, like, a barracks of some kind, right? If he still runs his business out of like the back table at a bar, I'd have some questions. Like, none of my business, but maybe you're an alcoholic?
Your Majesty.
Yep.
How glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month?
Napping.
The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we and the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King.
He sent me to you.
After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may.
'Tis easily done.
Alright. Back to talking.
Nice place, this. I mean, I've done near enough of wastrels and
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I feel like they should be welcome here. Like, they used to, like, hide from the forbidden magic laboratory, but, you know, end of the world. They started coming in without worry. But, you know, it's still the end of the world. It's not like we're gonna try and take over the castle here. Though I guess a lot of players definitely would.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. A full-scale evacuation of the citizenry.
How?
Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I cannot bring myself to leave my own mother behind. If I cannot convince her, I mean to remain here and share in her fate. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
Alright. Can we meet the Queen now?
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
Let me in.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did, I did for my darling son.
Missed everything this week. So is there an official end of the game, like a big boss you have to reach, or is it the queen? So there's like a little fake ending you can get where you just take over the kingdom and rule from here. But there's a true end where you end the world, basically. Like, as far as I get it, like, an Arisen and a dragon show up, they fight, the Arisen takes over the kingdom. And that just happens over and over and over again for all eternity. But you can do, like, this forfeit kind of deal where, like, the dragon dies and you die, and then nobody wins. And it undoes, like, this Groundhog's Day type thing, and it ends the world. So that's about as far as I know. There's this green cloud of destruction that's coming in and destroying all the cities. We've evacuated all of them but this one. And so that's what I'm trying to do now before I go to the final beacon, and I'm not even sure what's there. It's kind of weird. The queen seems to think she's really important, even though, like, we've done hardly anything to her, considering.
So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy.
I'm going to take your things and then ask you politely to leave.
The throne and its powers hold no meaning in a brook.
Okay, I just want to pick her up and carry her out. Okay, I do.
Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
So, I need her to leave.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. The townsmen
King's Fen, your mom won't listen to me.
Yes?
I stole her box,
This was
though.
in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... There's aught inside. 'Tis a letter. Might you excuse me? I would speak with Mother. Mayhap there is hope of changing her mind yet. All she did, all the scheming, all the plots, 'twas all for me, you see. So I cannot leave her to her fate.
Let's go, King Sven. Do. We're gonna save your mom.
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided, had I only been more attentive. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives, Of that I have no doubt.
We did it. You gonna leave
My
now?
son, you truly would make of your kindness will save many.
Yeah. What about
Would
you?
be so kind as to petition. You may assure him that the royal treasury will.
All right. Ox carts. I think we did the thing. I think we saved the royal family. I even kind of like them. Like, the game really spins Disa as someone, like, super evil, but honestly, she hasn't done anything entirely unreasonable.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner. I shall suffer no disturbance. The wise are as discerning.
Like, there's a bandit leader who is way more evil than she was.
I'm unsure how best.
Like, he was doing some, like, child soldiering stuff. This lady's just ambitious.
I quite like it here. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Alright, ox cart guy. Is that you?
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again.
Ooh, do I kill this
I
guy?
require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to safety.
At last! A moment to breathe.
Yeah, what about you?
Is this enough to have avoided the worst?
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender, I require the use of all of...
My money!
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart. That fellow over there gave me a handsome price for half a dozen of them.
Be gone with you. And if you think I'll... I require the use of all of... What are you doing? Put that away. No! Spare me! I pray you!
Give me the thing!
I fear for my life.
You should. Problem
You had
solved.
try cooking? Well, reckon he won't be coming back here in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for that. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some puffed-up minister trying to save his own skin. Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. And if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him bandits took them.
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed.
I suppose 'tis so.
I mean, he got off real easy. I didn't mean to, like, pin him to the ground. My plan was to, like, throw him off a bridge. Like, I was gonna straight up murder him.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Like, we don't stand for, like, evacuating carts full of money in the apocalypse.
Such quietude is a blessing.
And I liked how the ox cart merchant was just like, well, I get to keep the money. He paid me. Now that he's gone. Alright, Sven. Oh, you still hanging out with your mom? That's sweet. Hey.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
Yay.
My sword arm could use some work.
Alright, we're going to spend one night, get well rested, and then we are going to end the game for good. Got about 45 minutes. I assume that's going to be enough time. I've evacuated the people. There's a lot of people here for being evacuated.
No one's coming to my aid.
What's my quest now? Just hang out at the seafloor shrine? Yeah, okay. So I guess you don't have to evacuate everybody. Because I had that quest before I evacuated the people here.
There's a ladder here.
So maybe I could have just straight up been like, 4 out of 5 ain't bad.
These are troubled times, but rest assured, our doors shall remain open and our beds soft.
Alright. Let's take a little nap.
Ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Look as long as you please.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
I'm barely scraping
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
This place is very dreary.
Alright, any final preparations I should make? The item store is evacuated, so I guess not.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Still an item store here, right? Hey.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
What have you got? Health and stamina. Healing. Give me all your healing stuff. That's all I want. In terms of selling, I could camp one final time just to cook too. I'm gonna keep this bunch of flowers. You never know when they come in handy. Actually, you know what, Morris? You've been so good to me. Here.
This is beyond my ken.
Have some flowers.
Those baleful clouds shan't stop till they have devoured the world entire.
Is there no way to prevent this fate?
Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Okay.
There is a matter I would entrust to you alone.
Though your Majesty and I are united by duty, I have yet to ascertain whether the values we hold are equally aligned. Would you do me the honor of accompanying me on a journey that I might reassure myself on that point, as well as determine the integrity of our trust in one another. I'm going to accept to see if he will come along with me to fight the final boss.
My thanks.
You want to go to Harv? Alright. But for real though. Speak with the leaders of the lands you have visited and guide them to the seafloor shrine. I did that. I think it's time to hit the final beacon. Any last thoughts?
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design?
I think these need to be fully upgraded.
Then
Whatever.
I bid ye farewell.
I haven't had any difficulty so far. Gotta save after saying something like that. I'm sure we'll be fine. Final fight, I think. It's always bad when they roll the credits during a boss battle. Baldanders! What have you done to my kitty? My actual kitty is here making noises. Baldanders.
Time has seen worlds uncountable created, only to be snuffed out like candles by the cold breath of oblivion. Eventually,
The big dragon.
the Great Will tired of witnessing this. It sought to overturn oblivion by granting unto it a role, a
Kitty
duty,
noises bring you
an
serotonin.
identity.
He makes great
I
noises.
speak of the dragon. By the Great Will does the dragon create a cycle, allowing it to forestall the end of this world time and time again. Yes, Arisen, this world has been safeguarded by the dragon all along. You yourself were chosen to form a part of this cycle. The Arisen
Ow,
is
my
selected
cat's
by the
biting me.
Great Will to play the role of the dragon's counterpart.
Real life betrayal.
That is how this world is built. The dragon serves to continue the cycle, and the Arisen exists to oppose it. This is the true meaning of the Dragons Dogma. Once, everyone in this world had a role to play. For a well-crafted tale has no excess. There must be a reason for each character's inclusion.
Oh god.
Yet, this means that should even one of these characters stray from their assigned role, the tale entire will unravel. And if it does, their world will end. Such is the choice you have made, Arisen. By rejecting your own duty in this world, you have robbed all others of the chance to fulfill the roles they were assigned.
This'll be fine.
The pawns are no exception. Born of the nothingness of oblivion, they were granted the role of aiding in the perpetuation of the cycle. Yet, bereft of the dragon, that role has been unwritten.
Are you gonna set me on fire again?
Nothingness awaits them now.
We're doing it. Oh no, Baldanders. Oh, Baldanders, nice.
It is clear to me now, Risen. I am no longer a mere vessel. Your great will has imbued me with a lesser will of my own. Will is power. It is the means to shape the world as one desires. Master!
Annie! Yeehaw!
Oblivion fades. This tale's end has been unwritten. My heart, it aches. A new world comes. A new tale is set to unfold. Yet, it seems I will not be there to watch it.
Whee! Oh. I thought I was falling from the sky. There's a speck on my screen. I thought it was me. I would have loved it if that was the ending. It was just me going, oh, sploosh. We did it! We beat the game. Okay. Should I give my final thoughts now? So this was a really good game. And it was really close to being like just an amazing game, you know? It had the feeling of playing through Skyrim for the first time. Like everything was new, you were discovering things, you were ignoring the main quest and doing whatever you want. Like it was really good. There were problems though, like the enemy variety never changed, and I would be okay if the enemy variety never changed, as long as they got harder as you got better. They never did. Like, the hardest enemy we found were the Doulahans, and we fought like 2. But other than that, like, once you get the armor, like the best armor available in Batal here, like, everything felt kinda easy, and it kinda sucked. And I had really high hopes for the Trickster class too, but like, they basically made it so like parts of the game you can't do as the Trickster. Like the one-on-one duel, like I have no damaging abilities. What am I supposed to do there? Like, I have to have the right set of things to like trick him to jump off a cliff, I guess. But all that said, like, the gameplay was really solid. Like, the combat felt good. Some classes felt a lot better than most. Like, my favorite classes were like the warrior with the giant two-handed weapon and the sorcerer with like the awesome spells. Everything else, not so much. That's my beloved, apparently. Everyone has like a different beloved. Oh, is it gonna go through, like, yeah. So my top 3 beloved. Aw, Sven loves me. My stalwart allies. Pixel. That's my friend's pawn. Mayu. That's another streamer friend's pawn. Lady Death. I barely remember her, but she was here a long time ago. And then there's Baldanders. 120 days even. Nice. Yeah, the game kind of chooses a beloved for you. Based on their, like... What did they call it? There's some kind of affection system in there. And you can, like, tilt it in, like, a certain way by, like, giving gifts and things. Like, you could make somebody your beloved. But as far as I know, since there didn't seem to be any gameplay benefits, nobody actually did that. And so, like, in the final fight, like, everyone seems to have a random beloved. Like, I've heard Ulrika, another streamer I watch, he got, like, the Wayfarer guy. I got, like, Cleona, and it's just because I completed her quest line. She just decided she loved me, I guess. The dragon's like, will you choose between your beloved and ruling the kingdom? And I'm like, she's not really my beloved. She's more like a friend from work, you know? But, you know, just, okay. That works. Undead Female 2. Psycho Moria. You did a great job. I mean, I played in the English version, so, yeah. But maybe they didn't translate the moans. I had a good game. I do recommend this game. I would say it's worth the money, but it's a close one. There are very few, like, is this the first $70 game that I approve of? It might be. Like, they're kind of bumping up the price of games, especially like the AAA directors, and they tried to do this with like Redfall, which was just ended up being one of the worst games ever. I'm trying to think of... There was another $70 game. I don't know, I feel like none of the $70 games are meeting needs, but this is about as close as you come. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3 was $70? I don't think it was. And honestly, I wonder if they bumped it to $70 if it would have sold as well. It might have made more money because it was $60. Anyway. Yeah. There are microtransactions in this game. I hope you didn't touch any of them. They're all completely unnecessary, and frankly, I think it really hurt this game to have them at all. I doubt the little money they made from microtransactions offset the people who refused to buy the game because of them. Like, if you make microtransactions, you have to make them so that they don't alter the gameplay. And these alter the gameplay, but not even in a way that matters. It was just a really questionable choice. Which, mostly I blame the publishers. And Capcom probably self-published this one, I assume. Colossus Studios. What's this guy? Where are you going now? Wonder if he was the Arisen from the first game. I wonder if that's who he was supposed to be. Sugarheart, level 55, 49 hours of playtime. Killed so many people. Died 19 times, almost exclusively to falling to my death, I think. There were a couple of times when I didn't have good armor as, like, my starting class mage. And I think I got pancaked to death. Used 14 wake stones, yep. I used one on somebody else. I thought somebody important to a quest had died, and I brought him back. And then they turned out not to be useful. Eternal wake stones. I think you get those from Sphinx... or beating all the Sphinx riddles. But I refused to look those up, so I never passed them. I did look up the solutions once I resolved, like, I'm not going to go back and do the Sphinx quest. A lot of them are a lot easier than I thought. And some of them were very, very dumb. But, yeah, I genuinely had a good time. Dragons Dogma 1 honestly didn't maintain my interest to the end of the game. Dragons Dogma 2 did. I did reach a point where I'm like, okay, let's get this over with. But I'm glad that you could do that at, like, any point. At any point in the game, you can just be like, you know what? I decide to beat the game now. Kinda like Skyrim. Alright. Ah, what do I do with my life now? I need to come up with the big games to play for Saturday. Could go back to Elden Ring, but I think I might do Botany Manor, Kitchen Crisis. you know what? I'm just going to have it be a surprise. But honestly, I think it's going to be Botany Manor and Kitchen Crisis. It should be fun. We'll have a good time. Alright. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. I had a good time. We did it. We saved the world. I will see you all later. Have a great weekend, and bye-bye. If you are on Twitch, hang out for a second. Let's see if there's somebody to raid. There's lots of people to raid. We can raid Gentle Vibes. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions came out recently. A lot of people are rewatching my demos. And so I want to send you all to say hi to Gentle Vibes. She's one of our favorite people. She likes to watch us on her lunch break. Wherever she is out in Europe. Copy and paste the raid message if you so choose. Alright, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.